warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back to my assignment weekly assignment video. So in this week, I have assignment. I will make some reflector configuration in this topology in the BGP, actually in the EABGP, internal uh, BGP. So we have the four routers, and the three routers are in the same AS, or autonomous system. So the three routers is in the IS number 12, and the other router is in the IS number 3. So we're gonna make the route reflector in router number 2. So what the meaning of the route reflector? So route reflector is a mechanism used in the BGP to reduce the complexity of a BGP, or internal BGP configurations in large networks. Okay, so you can read the more explanation. You just search in Google about the route reflector. So we're gonna into the configuration. So first, you must to add the address in the router, and also the loopback. Okay, so we're gonna into the router number 1. We're gonna change the name. So we're gonna set the interface at 00. Okay, this is the network. So we set the router number 1 as the network of this networks. And also the subnet mask, use the prefix 13. So the subnet mask is 252 2052. Okay, no. Okay, so we're gonna set the interface with number 0 and add the address. And also the mask. Okay. and we're gonna set router number 3. So have to wait for a second. Okay, change the name. Go into interface. Enter of the IP address. Okay, so we're gonna set other interface 0. Now shut down, exit, and the interface reflect 0. Okay, we not have to add the no shutdown configuration for the interface loopback. Okay, we move to the router number 4. And after the subnet mask, shutdown, and we're gonna set the loopback. Okay, the at the IP address in every interface and also the loopback. We're gonna set the PGP configuration in every router. You can start from the router number 1. Go to the BGP 12 because I want to set the router number 1 in the AS number 12. Okay, so we're gonna add the neighbor. The neighbor is the IP. It's the network for the uh, neighbors loopback. So we're gonna add the neighbor network loopback. So the neighbor is router number two, and the loopback network is 2.2.2.2. Remote us is like we make it in the same in the uh, uh, in the AS, any AS. So we're gonna set it remote as a remote as. So we're gonna set the AS in AS 12. Okay, and go to 2022. We're gonna update the table routing. Okay, because the router number one is just have one neighbor, it's the router number two. After, so it's enough for uh, router number one, but we have to add the loopback networks in router number one, but not as the neighbor, but it as the network, because the router number one will give the internet access. So all of the router get the internet access from router number one. So we're gonna set it with the network. uh, Network is the loop network loopback routers number one. The network is 1.1.1.1, and also add the mask with rate the mask 255 255 255 255. Okay, this is enough. So we're gonna move to router number two. It the same way for like the router number one. Gonna enter the router PGP 12 and add the neighbor. First neighbor is router number one. So the loopback network router number one is 1.1.1.1, and remote it or set it in the AS number 12. Don't forget to update the neighbor. And also the network is router number 3, and the network loopback is 3.3.3. As 12. Okay, we're gonna set the router number 3. So in this router number 3, we're gonna add the neighbor. The second neighbor is router number 4, and the loopback is 4.4.4.4, but the router number 4 is the different in the different AS. So we're gonna set the neighbor for number 4, number 4, number 4, and remote as or set AS in AS number 3. Okay. And also don't forget to update. Okay, move to router number 4. Okay, in this router number 4, the BGP in the AS number 3. Okay, we're gonna set the neighbor. The neighbor is just network router number 3. The loopback is 3.0.3.3, and remote AS in AS number 12. Okay, we have to we has finished the configuration for the router number 1 into router number 4, and after this we're gonna make the AGRP. Exit, set the router AGRP number 1. Okay, in this router I have to add the network of the router. So the router number 1, the network is have the router number 1 have two network. For first is the ether 0.0 is 12.12.12.0, and the loop in the loop back 0 it's 1.1.1.1. Okay, we're gonna set the network in every router. The network is the router networks who it is the connected in that router. So in the router number 1, I put the network 12.12.12.0 with the wildcard 0.0.0.3. Okay, and the network 1.1.1.1 is the loopback network. We're gonna add the wildcard for 0.0.0.0 and 255. And the router number 2, the AGRP number 1 is the same for router number 1. 2.2.2.2. The wildcard is 0.0.0.255. Okay, and for 0. Another network. Okay, so we're gonna move to router 2. the network is with the wildcard 0000255. Other network is network 2323 0. The wildcard 0003. Okay, at the network 64 and the wildcard is 0003. Okay, move to route number 4, set the AGRP. And the AGRP is same for the S number 12, is the AGRP number 1. Okay. And we're gonna write the network is 4.4.4. For the loopback networks, the wildcard is 0002255, and network 440 in and the wildcard. Okay, we finished the AGRP configuration, so we're gonna check the router number 1. So in router number 1 and number 2, we can see the routing table in the uh, in the CLI. For example, to show IPVGP. So if we write the show IPVGP, it's going to show the PGP networks in router number 1 and router number 2. But in router number 3, it's if we write to show IPVGP, it's it's not working. It's not the command. It's not work. And also in the router number 4, you write to IPVGP, so it's done work. But if I ping from the router number 4 to router number 3, router number 3, the IP address for the Ethernet one is 34, 34, 34, 1. So it's working. So we're gonna set the root reflector in router number 2, so the in the router number 3 can show the BGP routing table. So how to make the root reflector? So into the router number 2 configuration, so we write in to the BGP configuration. Okay, so we're gonna set the neighbor is root number 3, and we're gonna fill with the loopback networks in router number 3. The loopback network is 3.3.3.3, and here we're gonna set write the root reflection client. Enter. So after seeing this notification, I think it is connected. So we're gonna do show ep pgp. So the router number 3 is showing their BGP. So the root reflector is working. So maybe that is for me. Thank you for watching. See you in my next weekly assignment.